I want to take this opportunity to just share maybe just 10 minutes of sharing, or 10 to 15 minutes, okay, to talk about the change in hospitalisation insurance, right? The most important message that you want to know is before April 2023, right? Hospitalisation insurance, right? They always talk about as charge coverage. Okay, that means if you go hospital, right? You do. I mean, of course, hopefully not. Okay, but if you go for cancer treatment, chemotherapy, okay, before 2023, okay, they always say the term as charge. Okay, that means whatever is the cost of the treatment, you will be able to claim from insurance plan. Okay, that is now, okay, before April 2023. Okay, yeah, but you remember last year, right? Around 2022 April, right? There was this news. Okay, the cancer patient, end up paying 33,000 of bill because one insurer refused to pay for the drugs that the hospital used for the cancer treatment. Okay, so this will actually happen in last year around April 2022. Okay, I think the total treatment cost within 3 months, November to January, is about 86,000. 3 months, 86,000. Okay, if you have no insurance protection, this is going to eat into your investment portfolio. Okay, that's why you need to make sure you have sufficient insurance. Okay, and the insurance is actually from Great Eastern. Okay, they paid 53,000, but 33,000 not paid. Right. Yeah. So the reason given is because the drugs that they use for cancer treatment is not in the approved list. It's not in the approved list. Okay. Yeah. So that create a problem. Okay, because we all are not medically trained. We go for cancer treatment. Doctor say this is good. We will just follow. Correct. But end up when we submit a claim, end up insurance say cannot claim because it's not approved list. So how can patient know that, hey, it's not approved, I don't want to pay for that? Okay, how to settle this issue, right? Yeah. So MOH actually came up with a proposal, all right, that they came up with a list. They came up with a list that there are certain drug is under approved, certain drugs is under approved treatment list. Okay, approved cancer treatment list. There's a long list. Okay, I'm not medically trained, so when I look at this, I also don't know what they are talking about. But what we need to know is currently there are certain drugs, cancer treatment is in the approved list, and there are certain treatment is not in the approved list. Okay, and actually they started this last year. Okay, August. Okay, for the government scheme. Okay, the Medishield Life. Right. Yeah, but the MOH also want to make sure that private insurer, okay, our hospital insurance coverage, right, will start to have this cancer drug list, so-called list, follow the cancer drug list treatment, right, from April 2023. Okay, so that means after 2023, right, you will no longer see as such coverage for your cancer treatment in hospital. Okay, after 2023, I believe you all have receiving the letter from your private insurance plan. Okay, I mean, I hope you have. I mean, if you have no hospital insurance, that is a bit even worse. Okay, I think 60 to 70% of us we will have hospital insurance. Okay, so after 2023, right, they are going to change to limited coverage. Okay, based on multiple time of Medishield Life limit. Okay, this can be a bit complex. Okay, I don't want to touch into the product specification. Okay, because that will take one whole day to explain. Okay, but what I want to say is just be cautious, because if touch wood, you need to go for hospital, you need to go for chemotherapy treatment, there are certain treatment not covered. And even the treatment is under the drug list, right, approved drug list, right? There's a limit as well. Okay, so it's no longer as simple as last time. It's all as such. Okay, right now there's a limit on each treatment, and also there are certain treatment not even able to claim. All right, yeah. So that is the latest change after April 2023. Okay, you don't have you can remember now. Okay, but of course, if that should, you need to go hospital for cancer treatment. Just remember that it's no longer as such coverage. Right, so that is a message that I want to bring across. Right, yeah. So in fact, hospital insurance has gone through many changes since 2018. Right, if you recall, right, before 2018, wow, if you go hospital, you tell the doctor, the hospital say, I got shield plan, 100% coverage. Wow, the doctor, the hospital is like, see you like, wow, you want how many days of staycation? You want what kind of treatment? I do for you. Because they know you can claim 100%. Okay. And because of that, yeah, there are certain abuse. Okay. I'm not sure whether it's the hospital side or the policy holder side. They start to abuse insurance because they know everything can cover. Wow. So they go for any scare, everything because they know they can cover. Okay. So since 2018, government understand this actually cause a problem. Okay, because people may abuse the insurance, claim certain things that they're not supposed to claim, right? So they actually added this mandatory co-payment to all the hospital insurance cash rider. Okay, that means you need to pay 5% on your own. Okay, with certain cap, 3,000 per year. Okay, yeah, but again, depend on what products what shield plan you have. Okay, but generally right now, most insurers are no longer covering 100% of hospital bill. Okay. And second thing they changed is they also added panel and non-panel doctor. Okay. So right now it's no longer as simple as you go hospital, everything can claim. You also need to know whether the doctor is within the panel list or non-panel list of your insurance company. Okay. This is for private hospital treatment. Okay. If it's not panel, then you need to prepare that you may need to pay more on your own. Okay. So right now, if really you need to go for any treatment in private hospital, make sure the doctor is treating you is within the panel list of your insurance company. Okay, if not, you need to prepare they are certainly not covered, or you may need to pay more on your own. Okay, so that's the second thing they adjust. All right, and the third thing they adjust is premium revision. I think almost every year, every few years, we see that they revise the premium because of higher claim experience. Right. Of course, a lot of people complain, why they keep increasing the premium. Right. To me, also to be fair to the insurer, if there are more and more people claim they can't support, they cannot have a positive profit, right? Then it's naturally they have to adjust the premium. Okay. And hospital insurance is on a yearly renewable basis. Okay, that means every year they can decide what are the term and condition they need to change. Okay, some is because government want them to change, some because of their own policy that they need to change, right? And of course, the latest one is the cancer treatment is no longer as such, okay, and only approved drug this is able to cover. Okay, yeah. So with all this, right, the hospital insurance, or we call shield plan, right, it's no longer as as complete as last time. I would say, right. Last time, we always say, oh, go hospital, don't worry, 100% covered. But right now, with all these term and condition here and there, it become a problem. It not say problem, it's become an issue because there's no more uncertain. There's more uncertainty that their certainty cannot claim. Okay, and with this, I always suggest don't just rely on one insurance plan alone. Okay, and especially when it comes to cancer treatment, this kind of more serious treatment, right? Don't leave it to chance, right? Don't leave it to when doctor tell that, hey, I can treat you, but the problem is the drug is not covered. I can tell you, you will sure want to take the treatment, even though it's not covered, right? So that's why I think we should all have a critical illness coverage, and we should increase because of this cancer treatment is no longer as charged anymore, right? And I think this one I explained last time. Okay, getting critical illness coverage is like buying ice cream cone, ice cream. Okay, the base is like the ice cream cone or the cup. Okay, which is we call the late stage critical illness coverage. Okay, that is the foundation. Okay, to me this is a must have. All right, and then you should have early critical illness coverage. Okay, this is the cream, right? To cover early stage illness, right? And right now, I think we should boost out our coverage to include multi-pay critical illness coverage. Okay, so that if we need to go for cancer treatment, right, and then end up the things is not covered, at least there is a payout from this critical illness plan, give you a lump sum, right, that can cover the treatment is not covered from your hospital insurance. Okay, and this is my usual suggestion. Okay, late stage CI cover 10 years of expenses, because if late stage critical illness happen, we are unlikely able to work, or rather we choose not to work, right? So we need to have lump sum payout from this critical illness insurance to take care of our daily expenses. Okay, to me, it's at least I want to ensure for next 10 years, I don't want to worry about my expenses, right? So that's late stage. Okay, early stage, I prefer to cover at least 5 years. And multi-pay to me right now is a booster that we should have, because cancer treatment is no longer covered, fully covered in hospitalisation insurance. Okay, and I want to add on a little bit of coverage to cover alternative treatment that is not covered from hospitalisation insurance. Okay, yeah. So if you have not reviewed your CI insurance in the past, I think take this chance, do a review. Okay, make sure you have sufficient coverage, because after April 2023, it's not so simple, right, when it comes to cancer treatment coverage. Okay, yeah, and for me, I'm a bit holistic, right? So if you want me to do a review, okay, in fact, after I sent out the email, more than 10 people came to me to do a review on the insurance coverage, right? So this is the link, right? A QR code. Okay, if you want me to do a review on your insurance coverage, all right, you can just let me know. All right, then I will reach out to you to do a review for your insurance coverage. Right.